Good day, everyone. Today, I want to speak about something deeper than money. The title of this presentation is Breaking Free from Poverty, a holistic blueprint for wealth and alignment. Many people believe wealth simply means having a lot of money in the bank. But true prosperity is broader than that. Do you know? True prosperity is broader than that. It involves your knowledge, your mindset, your discipline, your relationships, and your spiritual alignment. Get it right. The area where many people focus on when we are talking about wealth is the fact that they believe that you need to have a lot of money in your bank account. That the amount of money you have in your bank account determines how wealthy you are. But the true prosperity is more broader, more wider than that. You being wealthy involves your knowledge, your mindset, your discipline, your relationships, and your spiritual alignment. If one of these areas is weak, financial success becomes difficult to sustain. Being wealthy is one thing. Being able to maintain it is another thing. Being able to sustain it. So, the goal of this section is not merely to talk about making money. We are not talking about making money really today, but we still talk about it. Instead, we will explore the foundations that make wealth possible and sustainable. What can make you to make wealth and sustain it over time? So, these blueprints will explain why some people struggle financially even when opportunities exist, and how anyone can begin to change that pattern. If you can see yourself in what we have just said, you need to watch this video to the end. So, let us begin by understanding the real nature of poverty. The real nature of poverty. Poverty is not about money. Do you even believe in that? That poverty is not about money. Poverty is actually rooted in three distinct areas. When people hear the word poverty, they usually think about empty bank accounts. But poverty is really just about money. In many cases, poverty begins much deeper. It grows from internal conditions long before it appears in someone's finances. If you begin to realize that this thing is talking to you, please listen to this video, watch it to the end. So, three major areas often create financial struggle. Three major areas. Number one is lack of knowledge. Knowledge. which we call ignorance. Then a limiting mindset. A limiting mindset. Then spiritual disconnection. You can see the three of them are together. They form that word, poverty. So poverty is rooted in your level of ignorance, your mindset, and your spiritual disconnection. These forces shape our decisions. These three forces, they are forces you might not know. They are forces. They shape our decisions. They shape our habits. They shape our priorities. What are the way you decide on what to do? The way you decide on your habits, some habits that has become part and parcel of you. Your priorities, what are those things that you put more relevance on, you put more value on? So if we only try to fix the financial result without addressing these three issues, the circle usually will repeat itself in your life. If you don't deal with these three things, your level of poverty will continue to grow. So this will lead us onto the next slide, which introduces the three battlegrounds where financial destiny is often determined. What are those things that determine your financial destiny? There are three battlegrounds. So we are going to start looking at them one after the other. The three battlegrounds. Your ignorance. The battle of knowledge. Mindsets. The battle of discipline. Then spirit. The battle of faith. Financial success is fought in these three important battlegrounds. The battle of ignorance is talking about your level of knowledge. While mindset is talking about your being disciplined. While spirit is talking about the battle of faith and obedience. So many people focus only on external opportunities. Yeah, the real struggle happens internally. It happens internally. Get it right. Knowledge shapes decisions. Your knowledge will begin to shape your decisions. Mindset shapes consistency, while spiritual alignment shapes direction. If these three areas are strong, wealth becomes easier to build and maintain. But if they are very poor, very low, the same thing will affect wealth, your being wealthy in life. So let us take them one after the other. And make sure that you watch this video to the end. This, if you ignore these three battlegrounds and you focus in making money, opportunity to make money, and you don't recognize these three battlegrounds in your life, I pray that you will not walk in futility. So let's look at them one after the other. Battlegrounds 1, ignorance. The weapon you needed to conquer ignorance is knowledge. The weapon that you needed to conquer ignorance is knowledge. Ignorance is one of the most expensive conditions a person can live with. Ignorance is the most expensive conditions that you can live with. It does not mean someone lacks intelligence. No. It does not mean that you lack intelligence. It simply means that you lack the information needed to move forward. Knowledge changes possibilities. Knowledge changes possibilities. One powerful approach is simple. Choose one valuable skill and stay committed to mastering it. Just one knowledge. Pick one knowledge. Pick one skill. Stay on it and build it up. Instead of jumping from one idea to idea, focus deeply on developing competence on that one skill. Master it. Stay there. Reflect on it. Instead of jumping from idea to idea, please stay focused. Be very focused deeply on developing and become competent on that one skill. Another thing you need to have is that you need to be teachable. Remain teachable. Remain teachable. People who grow financially often share one quality. They are always willing to learn something new. Humble yourself to learn. Humble yourself. Humility allows learning, and learning opens doors. Doors. Humility allows learning. When you are able to humble yourself, then learning will take place. As you learn, then it will begin to open doors for you. When knowledge grows, your income potential grows as well. When your knowledge grows, your income potential grows as well. Then we move to the next battleground. Mindset. The weapon to conquer your mindset is being disciplined. After knowledge comes mindset. Many people know what to do, yet they struggle to apply it consistently. They find it difficult to be consistent about it. That is where discipline becomes essential. One mindset shift is learning to replace limiting statements. Just one mindset shift like this helps you to replace all those limiting statements. Instead of you saying, I cannot afford it, then you begin to ask question, a better question. How can I afford it? How can I afford it? The first statement closes the mind. I can't afford it. Your mind will close immediately. It will close. But when you ask on the other way around, how can I afford it? How can I afford it? Then things begin to turn around for you. The first statement, just like I have said, closes the mind. The second one activates problem solving. The second one activates problem solving. So another important change is learning to focus on progress rather than complaints. Stop complaining. Focus on progress. Celebrate small wins. Small progress builds momentum. Stop complaining completely. Celebrate your small wins. Oh, you are able to attend class today. Oh, you are able to watch that video today. Instead of 2 hours, you are able to do 1 hour for a start due to your busy schedule for the day. Appreciate it. Then you begin to, instead of you to say, oh, I don't even have time to attend any training at all. Instead of 2 hours per day, you are able to do 1 hour. Appreciate it. Just stop complaining. Stop complaining. Start celebrating your small wins. Pay attention to what fills your mind. Books, conversations, and ideas. All these things shape your thinking. They shape your what? Your thinking. Books that you read. Are you even reading books at all? What are those conversations that you listen to? Where are you getting your ideas from? Your thinking today influences the reality you experience tomorrow. That's just the truth. Your thinking today influences the reality you experience tomorrow. Now let us examine the third battleground, which is the spirit. Spirit. The weapons are obedience and prayer. The weapon that you needed are obedience and prayer. This third battleground involves spiritual alignment. There are moments when effort alone is not enough. Just take it or leave it. There are moments in life, stages you get to in life, that effort alone is not enough. Sometimes progress requires obedience to principles that guide life beyond financial calculation. You see some people, they cannot just do without setting aside some certain amount of money to give to the less privileged, to give to the poor, to go to motherless homes, to just give. Giving has become part of their life. They just have to give. Every day, every month, somebody has to say thank you for yesterday. Somebody just have, no matter how small, they are applying a weapon. You might not know. So, obedience means following what is right, even when it feels difficult. Following what is right, even when it is difficult. Forgiving when it hurts. Giving when it feels uncomfortable. Moving forward when the path seems uncertain. God says, tithe. Obey even if it is tight. With this my salary, how will I be able to remove 10%? Things are tight for us. Just try and obey. God says forgive. Obey even if it hurts. Forgive that person. Some of us, we have some people in our life that we have determined never to forgive them. We have made up our mind never to have anything to do with them again. And God is telling you to forgive. What some people do to you, you feel it so impossible for you to forgive them. You just still have to forgive. Though it hurts, God says move. Obey even if it is unclear. You remember Abraham when God says, leave your country. Leave. What is it that God is dropping in your mind? You want to start that business, you want to start that training, what is it that requires that you need to make a move? Obey. Even on how to do it, it is yet to be clear to you. So, there are ceilings that do not break through hustle alone. There are some ceilings that you cannot break with hustles alone. They break through spiritual alignments. You just have to be aligned. So, when our actions align with higher principles, doors can open that effort alone cannot produce. Now, let us explore another important dimension of poverty. Another dimension of poverty. The hidden forms of poverty. Poverty shows up in different disguises. It is not always an empty bank account. It often hides in 3 specific areas of your life. Listen to this very well. Listen and listen to this to the end. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, do it now and share this video with somebody. Now, The hidden forms of poverty, let's look at them. Poverty does not always appear as a lack of money. Though many of us, or majority of people, ascribe it to the fact that since so far you don't have money, then there is poverty. In many cases, it hides beneath the surface in other areas of our life. It is not really money. It hides beneath the surface in other areas of our life. A person may have income, yet still struggle because of hidden patterns. Hidden patterns that drain their progress. There are some hidden patterns that may be draining your progress and you don't know. Money is coming in, you have a business, but there are some hidden patterns that are draining it away. These patterns often appear in relationships, personal integrity, or inherited habits. We will examine 3 common hidden forms of poverty. Understanding them helps us recognize problems that quickly block financial growth. So, hidden form 1, relational poverty. Relational poverty. The symptoms is basically wrong circles. The first hidden form of poverty appears in relationships. Our relationships. The people around us influence our thinking, our habits, and our expectations. Poverty spreads through bad company. If you are surrounded by people who take more than they pour into your life, that is a sign that you need to know that you are in the wrong circles. If you constantly surround yourself with people who complain, who waste opportunities, or who discourage ambition, that environment eventually shapes their behavior. It will shape your behavior also. This creates a cycle where progress becomes difficult. Let's look at the cure, the solution. Change your cycle. Change it. If you want to break away, you need to change your cycle. If you want your battery to be full, you need to change your cycle. Stay away from drains. What is it that is draining your battery? If you walk with the wise, you become wise. So you need to examine your cycle carefully. Healthy relationships encourage growth. When you are in a healthy relationship, there will be growth. This will challenge you to improve. Spend time with people who inspire discipline in you, where you gain wisdom and you get a sense of responsibility. Spend time there. The quality of your relationships often determines the quality of your future. If you don't know this before, know it now. The quality of your relationships often determines the quality of what becomes of you tomorrow, your future. Stay away from people who are draining you. Hidden from 2, moral poverty. Moral poverty. The problem you have may be moral poverty. This is the second form of poverty that relates to integrity. So, financial progress requires trust, discipline, and moral clarity. When integrity weakens, wealth often begins to leak away. Your integrity, people cannot trust you again. People don't have trust in you again. Then wealth begins to leak away from you. All those things that are supposed to bring money for you begin to, leak away. Poor moral choices can create financial consequences that many people do not expect. When dishonesty, destructive habits, and irresponsive behavior begin to come in, it will lead to lost opportunities. It will lead to damaged reputations and wasted resources. So don't joke with your integrity. A compromised integrity creates financial leakages. In simple terms, money escapes through moral weaknesses. What are those weaknesses, moral weaknesses in your life? Maintaining integrity protects both reputation and financial stability. Maintain your integrity. Protect it. Sexual sins reduces a man to a crust of bread. Keeping company with harlot wastes wealth. Dishonest gain will be diminished. Build your integrity. If you are watching this video and you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do it now. And comment integrity. Build your integrity. It's very important. Very important. Build your integrity. So, let's move to the third one, the hidden from 3, generational poverty. We also call it inherited patterns. This is the third forms of hidden form. Many financial behaviors are learned during childhood. Many of us that we live with our parents or the environment where you live in during your childhood has a lot to do with your financial behavior also today. If someone grows up in an environment where borrowing, debt, or financial struggle is normal thing for them, those habits can quietly become part of your own life also today. You can inherit that pattern. Very simple. If your father was always in debt, or your mother always borrowing, always struggling, you might unconsciously repeat that cycle. So you need to stop it now. Stop it. Get this understanding now in order for you to stop that cycle in your life. We call it generational poverty. You can see that what happened in the life of your father is also manifesting now today in your life. So that means the problem you have is generational poverty. So this does not mean the cycle cannot be broken. The first step is awareness. Do you get it? Awareness. Ask yourself an honest question. What financial habits did I inherit? Pause this video and reflect on this question. Ask that question again and again. What financial habit did I inherit from my father or my mother? Then actively refuse them if they are negative ones. Once you recognize them, then you can choose different behaviors. You can choose not to follow those trends, those habits. Breaking inherited patterns is one of the most powerful steps toward financial freedom. Try and break it. You can do it. Yes, you can break it. Now, the major key. We are now on the major key. The major key here is that don't chase money. Don't do what? Don't chase money. Many people all around us, all over the world, what they do every day is chasing money around. And that is where they are still poor till today. And they will still continue to be poor. Stop chasing money. Don't ever chase money. This is a major key that you need to have or you need to know. This is a very important principle. Write it very bold somewhere where you see this every day. If possible, you can print out this page. Screenshot it and print it out. Don't chase money. Do not spend your life chasing money all around. Chasing money often leads to frustration because money itself is not the true source of wealth. Do you hear me? Money is not a true source of wealth. Money follows value. Money is not the true source of wealth. If you want to get money, begin to create value. People who focus only on earning money sometimes overlook the real driver behind it. Instead of chasing money, build something that naturally attracts it. Sit down and ask yourself, what can I build today that will naturally attract money to me? What can I do today that will naturally, without much effort, begin to attract money to me? So, we are going to go to the next slide where this idea will be more clearer to you. We want you to get this place. And once you are able to grab it, yes, we are happy. The law of attraction. The law of attraction. Consider 3 simple examples. We are just going to give you these 3 simple examples. If you can get these 3 simple examples very well, yes, you will see everything begin to align for you. A fisherman does not chase fish through the water. Does not jump in the water to chase fish. Have you ever seen a fisherman inside the water running after fish? I've never seen it. Maybe you have ever seen one. You can let us know. What do? They cast their net and wait. He prepares the right tools and casts into the river and waits. The farmer does not chase the harvest. He plants a seed and cultivates it. He plants seeds and cultivates the soil. And do what? And wait. A magnet does not run after metal. It attracts it. I was on the road sometimes last week and I saw a woman. She tied a rope with a magnet and begin to drag it around on the streets. Begin to drag it around. What do you think she's looking for? She wants the magnet to begin to attract metals for her. She gathered the metals to go and sell. Look at these 3 examples or these 3 simple lessons. When the right condition exists, results follow naturally. Look at these 3 things that we have used for you. The 3 of them should give you a perfect example or meaning of the law of attraction. Financial success often works the same way. The same way. Instead of chasing income, focus on building the condition that attract it. Focus on what? On building the condition that attract money to you. Money is attracted to value. Money moves towards value. When you develop useful skills, solve problems, and serve people well, value increases. No matter where you are, they begin to look for you. They begin to look for you. So, when you develop useful skills, I repeat again, solve problems and serve people well, your value begin to increase. Businesses succeed when they meet real needs. What are the needs that you are meeting on daily basis that will begin to attract money to you? Professionals grow when they develop expertise. I believe you are learning. I believe you are following through. Make sure you watch this video to the end. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly do it now. Share this video with your loved ones. Maybe this will lift them and take them away from poverty. And they begin to come back to appreciate you also for showing them this hidden truth that they don't know before. Value. Build your skill. Solve problems. Serve people with excellence. The more value someone provides, the more opportunities appear. Therefore, invest your time in improving your abilities. Invest your time in improving your abilities. 1. Learn new skill. Solve meaningful problems. Serve people with excellence. When value grows, income tends to follow. When value grows, income tends to follow. Your locus of control. Even when opportunity seems limited, you are in command of these 3 things. These are important areas within your control. You can control your habits. Daily routines shapes long-term outcomes. Daily routines shapes long-term outcomes. You can control your learning. The knowledge you gain today prepares you for opportunities tomorrow. You can control your learning. You can control your learning. I said it again. The knowledge you gain today prepares you for opportunities tomorrow. So what are you expected to learn today that will open doors for you tomorrow? Go and start learning them now. Learn those skills now. Don't say I'm still a student, I'm in school, I'm already working, I have my job already. While you are in school, go and learn those skills. While you are on that job, go and start learning new skills. I believe all of us knows what happened during coronavirus period all over the world. It changes work environment completely. And you can never tell the next few years to come now what will happen. Now we have online jobs. People work remotely now. So you can control your learning. Then you can control your integrity. Integrity builds trust, and trust opens doors. Integrity builds trust. And when you have integrity, it opens doors for you. So, prosperity often begins with a shift in thinking. Prosperity begins with thinking differently. So, when we take responsibility for the areas we can control, progress becomes possible. Take responsibility. All those areas that you can control them. Your habits, your learning, your integrity, they really matters a lot. So, we are moving to the very close of this teaching. As we conclude, reflect on the entire blueprint. You might need to watch this video over and over again. They are very important, very key to us. We have examined knowledge, mindset, and spiritual alignment, relationships, integrity, and inherited patterns. Each of these areas influences financial outcomes that we are facing today. Real transformation begins when we change how we think and how we act. A powerful prayer or declaration is simple. Lord, remove poverty from my mind. Remove poverty from my mind. When the mind changes, actions change. When action change, results follow. Take this blueprint seriously. Apply it consistently. Save these blueprints. What shifts and declare my season to prosper has come. I want to appreciate you to this end for watching. Kindly subscribe for you to get notified for more meaningful teachings like this. Thank you. God bless you. Bye for now.